Come on up in here, y'all. Come on up in here and let's chop this game. It's game time, fellas. Get up in here and let's chop this game on this good Saturday evening. You dig? Let's get this shit going. I know you guys are getting ready for the clubs. Some of you guys got dates lined up. You know, you ready to get it in with these chicks. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Handle your business. But get up in here and get some of this game before you go off on your ventures. You dig? Hit the Cash App, the Rumble, and the Patreon links are definitely in the chats, fellas. Give me up to 5 subscribers and better on Rumble. It's imperative that you guys go over there and check out the unreleased, uncensored, raw and uncut type of fucking videos. I don't give a fuck. You know how it go. Come over here, fuck me on the fuck with me on the Patreon, man. Fuck with me on that Patreon, fellas. Give me up to 5. Come over and join that 7-day free trial, fellas, which concludes that $5 and $10 tier. Go over there and join it, fellas. It's free. Sign up for free. Join me on YouTube. It's for free. You dig? Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12 at gmail.com. That's railsfargo12 at gmail.com. Get at me, fellas. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at KC_Red Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and be alerted on these videos. Come on up in this motherfucker. Show that love. Select Global in this motherfucker. What'd he say? Saturday night live, KC. Yeah. This prime time, baby. It's time to get this game in. Let's come up in here and talk about this shit. Select Global in this motherfucker, my Duke. Come up in this motherfucker, homie. You know what it do. Be advised. Once you learn game, fellas, people will see you different. I said, that's time, I'm sitting up here thinking about this shit. I said, I already got this topic written down. Let me go ahead and tack it. And let's get this shit in. Let's talk about this shit. Fellas, the majority of the world, men and women, pretty much followers. I'm sorry to say it. A lot of people follow trends. A lot of people stay within the status quo. A lot of people think inside the box. A lot of people do the monkey see, monkey do shit. We know that, right? You see it all the time around you. A lot of people are afraid to expand their horizons. They're afraid to expand their thinking. They're afraid to actually, change. And change is imperative for all of us, fellas. It's definitely needed. We cannot stay the same forever. However, staying the same forever is actually there too, just as well. And you got so many people that's willing to stay the same because they can't get outside the box. They worry about what the next person think. They worry what may happen. They may fail. They may not be the same person if they was to take the leap of changing. But game, fellas, the game of life is what you do need in life in order to conquer and succeed and to be seen different from everyone else. You can't run around this motherfucker doing the same shit everybody doing it. You can't run around this motherfucker. And you know what? Matter of fact, we're going to speak on the dating shit. Then we're going to get off into the life shit. You can't run around doing the same shit these other guys are doing and you thinking you're going to, expect different results. That's not going to happen. Not at all. You must always understand and remember, the majority of human beings come from traditional ways and traditional thinkings. And if it's not in their traditional pattern, then they will shine down on it, look down on it, turn their other head or whatnot, and, deem whatever it is radical and negative, just simply because they don't know anything about it, right? You want to be that type of man that don't go against everybody, but at the same time stand within your own lane and creating your own path. You want to be the type of man that actually, at times, fellas, buck the status quo. Do things for you. Do things that can take you to the next stratosphere and exceed you to the next level instead of staying in the same spot that you're at. And a lot of times it's going to be scary because it's something new. It's something different. It ain't what you used to. But that's what's needed for you to be seen different than other guys. You know what I'm saying? And seen different from other people. The way they see you doesn't necessarily mean that they see you in a bad way. A lot of people can see you in a way to where they admire that you are a free thinker, They admire that you are a guy of free will and choices, and you are a type of guy that dance to your own tune. They admire that because they don't got the fucking guts to do it themselves. Then you got some that will hate that about you because they want to do that, what you're doing. They want to be different. They want to be seen in a different light, but they can't because they're so wrapped up around what the next person may think of them. So they will hate you because you the type of motherfucker you don't give a fuck about what the next person think of you. Oh yeah, that go on in life, fellas. That's real shit. And the majority of times, fellas, you're gonna find yourself solo, by yourself. You're gonna, your friends, the family member, the people that you were very close to are gonna wither away. They're gonna fizzle out. And that's because you dance to your own beat. You march to your own drum. You're not a follower. So they're going to fizzle out. They gotta fizzle out because the way they think and the way you think don't align. It don't go together. So they can't be around you. They can't stay around you because the things that they hearing from you or the things that they seeing you doing reminds them of the shit that they should be doing themselves. Reminds them of the next step without the fear that they should be taking themselves, but they really in fear of taking those steps. If you get what I'm saying. So they will outcast you. And you wouldn't even know it. Family, friends, motherfuckers are straight up. And then we ain't talking about the chicks simply outcasting you. Oh no, that's a whole nother different world. But family, friends, co-workers, and people that you usually fuck with, you know what I'm saying, on a day-to-day basis or every weekend, however you do it, they're gonna outcast you. Because they think that you are totally different and you setting yourself out different from everyone else, and which can be seen as you being better than everyone else. And you're not better than, you don't look at yourself as being better than the next motherfucker. You don't look at yourself as like, okay, fuck you, I'm gonna put you down and I'm on top. No, you just move the way you move and people just can't take it. Motherfuckers will hate you for that shit. They'll dislike you. You hear slander. You find your name into the middle of a lot of bullshit that you don't even know what the hell's going on. Just to get a reaction out of you to see if you're on their level. If you want some bullshit when you're not a bullshit type of person. When you actually used to probably be that way, but you had a metamorphosis in your life. Shit had to go in a different direction because you seen this way wasn't the way for you. It was some following type shit. You doing the same shit every motherfucker's doing. You know what I'm saying? Every weekend, you the type of motherfucker you want to go and get a fit, new shoes, and you doing the same shit everybody doing. When you're not living within your means, you living outside your means just to fit up. I mean, just to fit and stay up with the motherfuckers that you got around you. And they may not be doing good themselves financially. You could be doing a little better. But at the same time, how are you doing better when you're following these motherfuckers' lead that's beneath you, right? And we're not saying that you're better than them in a way of you putting them down, but they're beneath you mentally. Because the way you thinking and the way you're moving in a different direction that's going to benefit you. That's going to benefit your future. If you got children, they can come along for the ride just as well, and they can have a great future too. You setting things up. You doing shit that others ain't doing. So motherfuckers, instead of wanting to soak up the game, soak up the knowledge, get around you for the comfort of wanting to learn things, they'd rather go against you and hate you. Select Global, we say everybody rocking the same damn clothes. Yeah, same fit, same, all type of shit. Doing the same shit, trendy type shit, following one another. But then when you're seen as that person that's different, oh man, shit! It's like you like the vampire or some shit. Throw a cross up at this motherfucker, keep him away. He's kryptonite. He's bad. He's bad news. What the fuck? All because you're chasing success or you're chasing something that's totally different than what the fuck you used to or what you used to seeing. People don't like that. However, the women, it's only two things with them. They either going to embrace that shit or they're going to run from it because they can't control it. Shit, it ain't no more with that. Friends and family and them, how shit, you can stack on and say, hell, ain't no telling how far they'll go with, some hate you for what you do, how you look, how you dress, how you think. It goes different with them. But the chicks, they either gonna embrace you or they gonna run away from you. Because you know the game. Especially the ones who was in your past. When you didn't know the game. Oh, trust me. You see him again, you looking good, you sharp, you handsome, you decent, you smelling good, your shit's cool. You're not a rich motherfucker, but hell, you making it. You doing better than most of the motherfuckers around you. And that's because your mentality is different than those around you. It ain't because of your pockets. Shit don't just fall in your pockets. Your mind brings this shit in your pockets. Your mentality is what stacks your bank account. Your mentality is what stacks your savings, what brings you life insurance, investments, and things of that sort. It don't just fall out the fucking sky. So your mentality is different than the rest of these motherfuckers. And you got chicks that want to ride it on. They wants to be a part of that. Some don't want to be a part of that because they can't control that. Some don't want to be a part of that shit, man, because they're not used to being in the realm and in the comforts of a man who literally not only got his shit together, he knows him and know what the fuck he wants to do before she even come in his life. He knows what it is about himself. He's not afraid. And they can back a fuck away from that, and they can be intimidated. They can be so intimidated by that shit because they're used to guys dancing to their beat and their tune. But you got the game. You learned it. You elevated yourself. But not only that you will see them type of bitches coming, they'll see that you know that they're coming. And they'll back the fuck out before you push them off. You dig? That's real shit. Player B in this motherfucker. Shouts out to Player B. You dig? Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Hit the notification bell. Hit the super chats. The super chats are turned on. Show some love to the show. A couple dollars, $1.50. Show some love to the show, y'all. Hit the super chat. Let's keep this shit rolling. Player B. Yo, KC, what's good, OG? What's good, little homie? Shit, we good, man. We in this motherfucker. You already know what time it is. It's game time. This is definitely for you young fellas who's advancing in their life. You getting into your livelihood. You're growing into your adulthood. You don't want to carry the same bullshit that you knew or that you was a part of when you was, in your past into your adulthood. No, you don't want to do that. You want to be different coming into it. 21, 22, 20, 23. And yeah, those who 30, 40, 50 or whatnot, you take some from this just as well. Because y'all know what it is. Y'all already know what it is, fellas. Women, fellas, on the other hand, keep it all the way 100 with you. Check this out. You got women out here, fellas, that will only see you for like a superior or supreme type of being, like bigger than life type shit, fellas, because of your mentality and the way you think. You can't really expect that out of family and friends, you dig? Because you know the game. You got some women that'll pedestalize you like that because you do know the game. There's so many guys out here that don't know this shit. It scares women into running to the guys that know the game, even though they know that he's about his shit and he can't be controlled. They still want to be a part of him because they so tired of leading weak ass fucking men. And that's real shit. Once again, you must be advised. You got some people ain't going to like you, man. Some people are totally going to go against you. They're going to downplay the shit that you about and all type of shit. And typically they come from the motherfuckers you used to kick it with. You was friends and you had a tight bond with. That's how I go. Oh, yeah. They be plotting on stealing from you. All type of shit. And I know guys like, damn, KC, man, is it that deep? Yeah, yes, it's that deep. Because they know you recognize bullshit right off firsthand. You don't give them a chance to come into your life so they can disrupt, cause mayhem, and be a part of your life on some bullshit by bringing you down. So you keep them type of motherfuckers at distance. And if they ever get it could be your family member. It Could be your fucking brother, cousins or whatever. I've had that shit in my life. And they ever get a chance to get around you. They ever get a chance to be a part of your presence. Instead of embracing you and loving you, man, and actually trying to learn and figure out what the fuck's, you know what I'm saying, how can I step into the next level? They coming in to destroy you. Because they think that you think they better than them. When all you doing is moving along in life at your own pace. Taking care of business like a man's supposed to. You're not running around this bitch depending on nobody. Bringing in the bread. You handling bills. You saving. You looking towards fucking investments and things of that sort. You on a whole different plateau than the motherfucker that's been up under you damn near the whole, your whole life. But when you cut loose from them, or you seen what they was about from the jump and you never bring them around you, then yeah, they'll hate you. Of course. Motherfucker do your ass something dirty, man. I mean, on some homicide type shit, man. And these type of motherfuckers will know about it, and they're your family and wouldn't even help you. Real shit. Oh, fuck that nigga. He thought he was shit. He was this and that, you know. He didn't really fuck with me. He did his shit. Fuck that nigga, you know, and that's what it is. Oh, because you didn't allow them to impose their bullshit off on you. You know? And women the same way. You got women like that, of course. Oh, fuck him. Hate you, you know, slander you, keep your name wrapped up in shit. Female family members, good at that shit. Sisters, cousins, aunts, and all that. Yeah, they definitely good at that shit. Keep your name twirled up in shit. You ain't talked to no motherfucker. You ain't seen nobody. You been off on your own, handling you, doing you. But your name somehow get caught up in some bullshit. Motherfuckers gossiping on you to catch a reaction out of you just to see you on a negative streak because they ain't doing well in life. That's real shit. Bitches trying to salt your name down, slander you to other bitches, you know, because you're not fucking with them. You rejecting them. You ain't, you know, you're not looking at them like that. Then all of a sudden you motherfucking Michael Myers. You become the spooky man of their motherfucking world. You become that fucking villain or some shit. All because you don't fuck with them. And they slander and they passing your shit around like you ain't shit. Disrespecting you. Oh yeah. Hold on, man. I ain't fucking with this bitch. This bitch, no, I ain't fucking with it. This bitch joining my soul. What the fuck she want to get on my social media for? Yeah, you know why. So she can get on here and shit on you. She get on here and slander your name and have all type of motherfuckers looking at you crazy when you got your shit going. You got sisters like that, bro. You got brothers that'll do that shit. Cousins, family members, friends, and all type of motherfuckers, fellas. All because you know the game. They got to see you different. They can't embrace you like they used to. Fuck no. No. Because it reminds them of the things that they need to do. And they not willing to do that. No. Hell fuck no, man. Suck ass motherfuckers that steal from you, man, to go take your shit to a bitch and do all type of shit. And it could be your brother and cousins, man. Motherfuckers is hoes, man. It's real game, bro. Select Global. Wait, say that's real. You Select Global. He must be gay. He not into me. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 I'd have heard. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's one of the major slanders. You know, you're part of the rainbow community. You hate your mother. Oh shit. You hate black women. You know. I've heard a lot of shit, bro. Just because I'm game strong and I know what the fuck is ahead of me when I see this shit coming in full-fledged HD 4K. I know you on some bullshit. I'm not your average guy that see you coming and he lust off his pipe. Nah, fuck no. I see you coming. I know you on some bullshit. So I shut your shit down. Now I'm hating on, I'm slandering, right? I'm just slandering all type of shit. You go holler at your little cousin, your little brother or some shit like of that sort. You see them making fucked up decisions and fucked up moves when it comes to women and or things in their life. You try to school them. They turn around and go back and tell everything you said to the chick. Pillow talk with her like a motherfucker. Got her disliking you. Or they'll go against the shit that you say simply because they feel like you think you know every motherfucking thing, and they know you know this shit. But they'd rather not follow you just to not give you the credit. This is not to say, you know, I got the game from my bro or my homie and things of that sort. No. Y'all see this shit with your homies. Yeah, y'all seen this shit with dudes, man. Y'all to put them up on shit. They look at you, yeah, okay, I got you, bro. Yeah, boom, boom. And they go back and go fuck with somebody else. Yeah, such and such told me this, man. Oh, you told me that? I was figuring who was told. Nigga, no, you the one put him up on shit. Try to block you all the way out because he's been hating on you. He never liked you for real. He just wore that fucking mask and played cool around you because he's a soft motherfucker. Real shit. To see how far you'll take him. See how far he can go in your life. And he see that you up on his ass, you cut him short. Now you everything in the nigga, fuck you motherfuckers, man. That's real game, man. I would rather learn the game. Fellas, I would rather embody, eat, sleep, and shit the motherfucking game, bruh, than be average and be looked at as the same as the rest of these motherfuckers around here. I'm sorry, that's me. I would rather be seen different. I'd rather be seen as that outcast. You know? I'd rather be seen as a defiant, hard-headed, rebellious motherfucker. Why? Because that suits me. I don't do it because I want to buck the system and none of that shit. It suits me. I don't know no other way, fellas. I probably was born like this. Keeping it real. I don't know no other way. It suits me. So, oh yeah, motherfucker's a natural born asshole, things of that nature. Now, he must have been baby. He must have had his way when he was a kid and things. No, fuck no, man. No, I was off the porch earlier than a lot of guys. So I learned right offhand. If you don't make shit happen yourself, man, then it ain't gonna happen. If you don't put shit in perspective to where it benefits you, then it's not going to happen. The next motherfucker gonna eat your shit. It's a dog-eat-dog world. I learned that 12 and 13 years old. Just peddling around, you know what I'm saying, on some bullshit, fucking with drugs in the drug game. As a kid, I been learned that shit. That's why I dance to my own tune. I've done that following bullshit, bro, and it led my ass to the brick wall, led my ass to juvenile detention center. Shit led my ass to going to prison and all that shit. But keep it all the way 100. Getting down on different enemies, what they call them, ops and all that shit, because you ain't got nothing to do with these dudes, but you ride because your homies ride. Now you locked up, you facing time, doing all this motherfucking shit, going through a life-changing situation where it's ready to bring you all the way down. Same motherfucking homies. They don't appreciate, they don't respect you. Fuckers out here trying to slam pipe in your baby mama, your sister, your moms, and all type of motherfuckers. Shit, and if they find out where you got some shit at, they'll backdoor you and steal from you. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. Dance to your own tune, fellas, and learn the motherfucking game and live within the game. Fuck that bullshit. Select Global. Niggas is something else. They in charge waiting to happen. Takes a lot. It takes a lot to not snap on them. Oh, yeah. I'd rather just stay away from them. I know you don't like me anyway, so cool. Now, I got some motherfuckers. I got brothers, man, that don't like me. It's okay. That's cool. I don't give a fuck. Simply because I try to school them on certain shit in life. You know, I got cousins that don't like me, hate my guts, man. Probably pray on my downfall. Who knows? But your prayers can't work with a man because a man know what he got to do. He don't do what other motherfuckers do. He know what he got to do. So all that shit will be out the window. You see, Select Global. First time I ever got finesse out of my, product. That's a brutal realization. Boy, I tell you, hell, you talking about finesse out of your product? What you talking about a chick? He said a chick finesse you. Yeah, you know, chicks, you know, you a man, you know, chicks are very finessing, man, if you don't know the game, but you a man, you know. So these things can happen to you. You know, we all have been through a situation where a chick, it could be in the homies, it could have been certain business deals where you got finessed in the situation. You know what I'm saying? But you grow and you realize, you know what I'm saying, not to either be that kind of way, because you can never mimic what others do to you, fellas. You can never mimic what others do. You don't want to do that. That keeps the cycle of bullshit going. To receive your blessings, you want to be the one to cut the cycle. You want to be the one to break that shit. And how you break that shit is staying the fuck away from those kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Stay far the fuck away from them. Don't do no business with them. Don't talk to them. And like I said, man, some motherfuckers in my family, hell, I see you at your funeral. It's real shit. I love you, but hell, it's like next time I catch you, man, and shit. That's if I ain't oversleep or nothing. That's real shit. You know, some motherfuckers, you know, I can't really say friends or things of that sort, man, because you cut the fuck off. I don't give a fuck about going to your shit, you know. But yeah, people be on that bullshit, man. Hold on, let me see. He said, "No, not a chick, a dude I thought was finna take over with. I was finna take over with, end up running off. Oh yeah, somebody you trusted in, yeah, man. You know, you scandalous snake motherfucker. Been watching you all along. Been seeing how you been evolving. You know, coming up and shit. Now he had a plot to bring you down. That's all. Jealousy, smiled in your face, backstabbed you. Yeah, man. And that's because you learned in the game. Once you know the game and you learn the game, man, you got to watch who you have around you, fellas. And matter of fact, you really ain't got to watch that, because so many people are not going to be around you. And those who going to be around you, they're going to be around you because they meant to be around you. That's real shit. Whether they learning the game from you, you know, whether it's chicks that's fucking with you because they know you know the game and they like you for you, and they so into you they can't get around it, so they got to be submissive towards it. You know, that's real shit. That's what you want around you. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, you can get a better, you know, you get better outlook on a lot of things in life. Depends on the company you guys keep. I had to learn that shit, man. You know, remember when I was 16, 17, nigga, I had 1,000 motherfucking homies. I'm 42. I don't know nobody. I don't know none of these motherfuckers now. You know, and I could see them out and about. Hey, what's going on? It ain't the same because we you know, cut ties. I'm going my way. They going their way. They could be on some bullshit. Some of them beta, simps, went through a lot of shit, still going through it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm different. I'm seeing different. So I'm outcast because I think different. You know what I'm saying? And nothing's wrong with that, fellas. Don't feel bad. You know, it's always good to stay ahead of motherfuckers when it comes to the mentality wise. It's always good to stay ahead of people when it comes to educating yourself, knowing certain things, wisdom, and learning the knowledge of things that's going to keep you elevated and going to the top. You got to stay ahead of people. You got to. And the only way you can stay ahead of motherfuckers, fellas, is by cutting off those who's trying to cut you off or try to cut you down so you won't grow. That's what I meant to say. That's real time. And you got to see them coming before they come. It's like a snake in the grass. You're sitting on the porch, you see that motherfucker slithering across that line. You know what to do, right? It's time to get this motherfucker out your line. It's time to capture it, do what you do with it. Now call up the conservationist type people or whatever you do, right? It's no different. You see motherfuckers want to come around. They wants to be, especially when you're a certain age. The fuck do you want with me? Why you around? What benefits this situation of us being cool? And it could be your fucking family members. I'm telling you, man. It's cutthroat, man. You see, select global spend most of my time dolo. Cats will disappoint you all the time. Yeah, you got to spend your time dolo, bro. Especially as you grow older. You'll find, I'm telling you, fellas, you will find comfort and happiness spending your time by yourself, solo. You got things going, you making money, you know what I'm saying? Hell, you keeping your health afloat. You know, yeah. And that shit, it's like a glow, a natural glow that you will put on upon yourself, fellas, that a lot of people will see. Either they're gonna hate the shit or they're gonna be down with it. Either the women gonna back away for it or they're gonna be fucking with it. They're gonna back away from it, they're gonna fuck with it. Real game. And those who back away from you, those who, you know, want to play games and act like they, you know, fuck them. Cut them off, man. Keep on pushing. Like I said, man, I got family members, brothers, sisters, cousins. I love them, man. They my blood. That's the only way I do love them. Is because we share the same blood. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about them. Because if I was on fire, them motherfuckers would be pissed to put me the fuck out. You motherfucker wouldn't even go find. They motherfucker wouldn't even go borrow no water from the neighbor to put me the fuck out. The fuck? Simply because they're not advanced like I'm advanced, so they see me as the enemy. Simply because I don't allow motherfuckers to misuse me, walk all over me, and treat me like a piece of shit, they see me as the enemy. Some people and most people, fellas, admire you. They just don't know how to go about admiring you. So they'd rather throw shots, shade, what's the slanders, the shade, the hate, and all. They'd rather do that type of shit to try to keep you down, to keep you on their level, to bring, like, get a reaction out of you, to bring you into the world that they're in. No, cut that shit off. Fuck that shit, man. Like I said, once you learn the game, fellas, people will see you different. You're not going to have the friends you used to have. Some of the women you used to fuck with, they're not going to fuck with you anymore. Because you got to also remember, you got to think, why were they fucking with you? Now that you change and you learning now, especially you listen to KC, you learning, then you'll sit back and you'll think, okay, this is why they'll fuck with me. This is why they was kicked. Yeah, and you cut all that off. You ain't that type of person no more. So they up out of here. They gone. You foreign to them now. They don't know shit. They ain't shit. Get the fuck away from me. But that's a good thing, fellas. Because it's opened the door and it creates space and room for those who's willing to fuck with you. You get it? That's great. It's a great thing, fellas. And that's real shit. Select Global. We're gonna get up out of this motherfucker, fellas. So let me stop up in here and shoot a little something real quick. Hungry as a motherfucker. We're gonna go grab me something to eat real quick. You know what I'm saying? Place my order so they waiting on KC. Show up. I'm gonna do the DoorDash and all that other shit. Motherfuckers be eating in your bag and all that. You know, hands and feet time. If I catch some shit, my bag open and my shit being ate into. Nah, I get very wild. You dig? So we ain't having that shit. But shouts out to Select Global and Player B for coming up here and showing some love. Hit the super chat, y'all. Show me some love. The Cash App. Even when I ain't on this motherfucker spitting that game, fellas, you already know, man. Stop by, show some love, couple dollars or two. Show KC that love, man. You know what I'm saying? The banner's at the bottom. Like, share, and subscribe on everything I do because that shit is definitely free. And remember, fellas, before we get up out of this motherfucker, it's all love, Player B and Select Global. And we're going to do what? We're going to keep our wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin, and everything to the back of these bitches' neck, holding them down, submerge them down with that motherfucking game. Until next time, I holla.